Alright, so we're going to briefly talk about how using a MOOC can be used to strengthen your brand. With your goal is to train all of your people to become experts in your brand and keep them abreast of all the latest marketing blitzes and how they can best leverage them. Or if you just want to create an entirely new kind of buzz about your company by creating a course for fun for people to take where they can kind of learn about your course and then have sort of gamified exercises in the background, we can do both. So as an instructor, it's giving me a lot of options basically to customize the feel and the layout of the course. Now, depending on your purposes, these can serve one of two functions. They can be more utilitarian to help train your people and make sure that they're actually following through on assignments, or they can be more engaging so that if you're trying to spur on customer growth, that will be the case. Now, obviously, again, here are some more layout and thematic things that you can kind of tweak around with. A large portion of this interface is customizable. There are some limitations, which we will discuss later, but for the most part, it will serve a wide variety of cases. Alright, so here we end up on our landing page, which in this case is the Stay on Track navigational page from the left-hand side. And this is a mashup of a couple different widgets, including, the announcements, my tasks, and to-do lists, all of which are interchangeable. Not only is the landing page changeable, but you can also change out a lot of these different widgets that are displayed here, so you can kind of customize it to whoever your clientele is. If it's a customer, obviously maybe you want to put up a video, a promotional video of some sort, and then keep this announcements little widget here so that you can announce when some fun event's going on and keep them aware of it in a much different way than social media would. Or if maybe they're, for training purposes, you can keep your My Tasks up so that any of your sales reps or marketing people can actually come here and know what kind of new material they need to be aware of in order to keep ahead of the marketing blitz. So again, a lot of this is customizable depending on what your goal is. So we'll navigate to the activities page because there's a lot more content that you can put in there. So I've made this more to appear like a training page. So right off the bat in our activities is basically an assignment. So there's an embedded video, which is what's also kind of cool about this. I can do actual embedded videos, which will play in that browser without opening up a new window, which I did here. And this is the old Lic43 TV commercial from 2010 in Spanish. And so basically we have them watch it, and then down below it, I've actually created an assignment, if this is to be used for training purposes, for them to actually say, okay, view this video, and after viewing it, take into consideration what it would be like if you were viewing this video in the Midwestern United States. And then obviously for this assignment I put the description, which says, all right, now view it with that consideration, and then basically what I want you to submit is 3 pros and 3 cons for why you would or wouldn't view that or display that ad in the Midwestern United States. And then part of that grading is to actually participate in discussion forums, which are here. So we could have created a forum for activity 1 where all people included would be able to participate in their own particular way to the conversation about what would be a better way to, or what kind of critiques could we make to make a better commercial to air in the Midwestern United States. So that's just a couple of the features. Again, this activities section is rich, so as you can see there's a lot of different content that we can add depending on what you're trying to do. So another thing that I thought would be fun for training purposes would be to add a test. So I created this test before. It took a while, so I won't go through all the mundane details, but let's just give it a second to load here. And here it is. So what it is exactly is it's a multiple choice quiz / questionnaire, depending on who your audience is, which tests them on their knowledge of the legend behind Lic43. Now on the left-hand side in the navigation pane where the tools link is, there's actually a link to the website as well as a brief description on how to get to the legend page, since that is actually the course material for this quiz. And it just kind of asks some simple questions about that legend. And again, this can be a great tool for either your training or marketing force to keep them really well versed in your brand, or, and I think more innovatively, it can be used to create kind of a fun and engaging way for customers to get to know you. So, for instance, if you have customers engaging with this website and they're scoring really well and they have a good grade, perhaps reward for that grade would be Lic43 points, which can be used to either purchase Lic43 or, I think even better, to participate in Lic43 marketing events with VIP access. But that is just one of the many ways to leverage this very large new toolkit. So this was just a brief synopsis of some of the various features that are available on this new technology. If you have any questions about what kind of content we can post up there or what kind of thematic and stylistic changes, please let us know. We of course do our due diligence to put everything in to make sure that you have the best possible branding experience out there to date.